Alright, hello. It is Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd. And we have another event in Crush. I did not get around to actually streaming this, so this is going to be a new view on the VODs. Anyway, we have Grace, the armless ballet dancer. And yes, those are arms made out of magic ice. So let's go to her event. It is a Frostmas event. In fact, a bunch of it is reused. We've got the same girls from the previous Frostmas event. But also, it was surprisingly easy. I got through it real fast. Let me just hop over here into jobs. There, go ahead and grab that. And we do have our hobbies maxed out. On the phone side, we are 3 hours away from maxing out the hobbies on the desktop side. Let's hop over to jobs, make sure we got everything. We got everything. And I did remember a little tip. There is one job you need to guild, and Igloo Builder is definitely the winner. It is bang for the buck, the best job here. Yeah, we're making 44 million. Admittedly, that is with the boost, which is a times 16 output. Whereas the snow cone vendor, now, once you get to it, it gets you real good stuff. We're at 34. But yeah, we got some stuff done. So let's hop in here. We start off, of course, with none other than Rosa. And of course, she goes straight into wanting us to kiss her and all that stuff. Here, let's switch back to her. Oh, why doesn't she say? There we go. I guess she just didn't have anything saved for there. Let's see a few lines.
I need to be kissed.
Her ceiling has been coated in mistletoe. Oh no! At least it's mistletoe and not mistletoads. Yes, and she needs to be kissed. Anyway, her story is that she's throwing a Frostmas party, not to be confused with Christmas. But actually, this is being recorded technically on Christmas Eve. It's a little after midnight on there. I've had a surprisingly busy week, so no streaming lately. Things just get crazy. It's weird. I had the week off, and I had no time for anything. Anyway, there's a Rosa. Let's go ahead and give her a gift.
Oh.
Oh, how sweet, my love. I shall treasure this until I'm a cranky old woman. Then I will look upon it from my rocking chair with a quilt over my legs as I remember this beautiful holiday. Wow, she is totally overdoing it. Anyway, let's go on a date. Let's go do our usual thing. Moonlight stroll. Hey. Oop, there is Santa, but he's only being pulled by... Actually, I think that's only 3. It's not a double row of reindeer. Interesting. Yeah, looking kind of cute. You see a little more of her on the phone side. Get a little bit of cleavage there. Go, continue. Aw, every kiss beneath the moonlight feels like a first kiss. Very nice. Date. Let's go to the beach next. Up there is our friendly neighborhood crab having fun. And of course being a good wingman. Thank you, crab. Continue. Let's see. Let's go on another date, this time to sightseeing. And let's pay there. Ooh la la, that is nice. Okay, well.
I am filled with joy.
And let's go to the worst date, the movie theater, which does nothing for us. Yep, totally lame, nothing special at the movie theater. Still gotta show it off. Anyway, that was Rosa's story. Just in general, she was organizing a party. Now, Peanut. Just wanted to say the other day you held my hand and gave it a squeeze, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Damn, you're good at this. Okay, I'll try not to voice all the girls. But yeah, Peanut is responsible for building the gingerbread house, and because this is Crush, it did not work well. The whole thing collapsed, And our struggle was basically helping her build the gingerbread house. Of course, the only helping was reading her level up notes, which you can't do, so, you know, oh well. So let's see. Yes, held her hand. Very good. Let's go ahead and have a few more lines.
I was just thinking about you.
Made a sandwich, got distracted. Yeah, okay.
Aww.
Nor spring without sunshine. Might have altered the end of that saying to fit better. And no happiness without lovers. That is romantic.
I love you.
Thank you, Peanut. Alright, let's go ahead and give her a gift. Candy cane.
Oh boy.
Literally, I spent 50 of the currency which doesn't really do anything. Rockin' her world with the fabulous gifts. No, it was just a single candy cane that costs $50 for some reason. Admittedly, very expensive for a candy cane, considering I don't even like normal candy canes, but oh well. Anyway, date time! As always, we start with the moonlight stroll. Just Peanut being cute. Love the way she wears her sweater. Alright, another date, and beach time. Normally you don't go to the beach for Christmas. I mean, unless you're in the southern hemisphere or someplace where you can always go to the beach, but it's not really strongly correlated. Peanut, of course, being the physics nerd she is reading a book on the beach. I've done that before. Downside of being close to the Pacific Ocean is, unless you get pretty far down south, the water's cold, so going to the beach doesn't actually mean going into the water unless you're like in Southern California or you bring a wetsuit.
Gosh.
Okay. Let's go with another date. Let's go sightseeing. All bundled up, Peanut with her coffee, as always, and we got a lot of snow here.
Literally.
You want to get me... Want me staring at you on our dates, swooning and imagining our lives together? Maybe you shouldn't be so damned romantic. This is clearly your fault. Hey, that is a fault that I am willing to take. And with the terrible movie theater. Movie featured two people falling in love as they competed in that gingerbread house building contest. Not that we're competing, not that we're falling in love. Well, not competing, but possibly falling in love. Oh, let's get a good peek at her outfit. I think that is a very nice outfit. Little nutcrackery.
Mi
and
amor.
Go back to Rosa. Very nice outfit. Alright, that is that. Let's go over to Fumi.
I am pleased to see you.
She is the Christmas elf, or perhaps the Christmas Spock. Her duty was wrapping presents, and we check in on her and say, hey, how's it going? And yeah, it wasn't going at all. But over time, we helped her, got her to fall in love in the parallel event, and got all the presents wrapped. So Christmas wasn't ruined. Let's get the text box back up. Oh, one more peek. Okay.
Screw the future.
You're from the future. Why would you say that? Course of history, please let me know. Okay. You know what? I will grant you that, Fumi.
Incidentally,
Frostmas Peep Shows is irksome. Like the name suggests, I was not given a peek at what gifts I will be receiving this year. Yeah, there are very different kind of peep shows, and Fumi considered it as the wrong one.
please be advised.
Oh my. Hooray. Okay, let's toss her a gift. Let's see how she overreacts to a bit of candy cane.
I am overwhelmed with emotion.
Overwhelmed with emotion. Okay, well, let's go date. Moonlight stroll. What do we got? We got the glasses glare. Of course we do.
Thank you for your participation.
How could we not have gotten that? Oh, excuse me. It is actually quite late. Let's take her to the beach. And of course, she's doing a science experiment on the beach, because why not? Crab's just chilling in the water. Actually, the trees are different between the two games. Interesting, interesting. It's more condensed on the phone side because there's less horizontal space. Yeah, what do you know?
Decisions.
More questions than answers. Bemusing. Subjective analysis concludes snow is superior to sand. You know what, Fumi? I agree with you. After all, sand is coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Sightseeing. She watches a cute, fuzzy animal on her little holographic projector here.
Are you ready?
Alright, and over to the movie theater. Lame. So lame that she's actually watching her own thing.
Access granted.
I will see you in my REM sleep alongside the standard sugar plums. Alright, well, let's hide the text box one more time. Another good peek at Fumi. She does look quite pretty in the elf costume. And let's get down to the bottom half. Next up is Renee.
What about you?
And she is the girl next door type. And she volunteered to be the singer. Read somewhere that staring in your lover's eyes can make your heartbeat synchronize. Mine goes super fast when I look into yours. What about you? Poke. She's ticklish. That... I actually don't know. Will, being tickled make you, train up your lungs and your diaphragm? Who knows? Let's get a few lines. Yes, e-readers. She is a fan of reading, after all.
Wink.
She's a librarian, so she wants to check us out. Ah, groan.
That was so romantic.
Go on a winter getaway, cozy ski lodge, drinking hot chocolate, simply having a wonderful Frostmas time. Sounds fun, actually. Sounds super fun.
I'll never replace you.
Like something, stick with it. That's why 6 pairs, the exact same fur-lined gloves. Rest assured, once you're mine, they'll never replace you.
Right?
Very good. Have some real textual chemistry. Ooh.
Thank you.
Done wonders for her confidence. Don't even have nightmares about forgetting the lyrics or choking on my own spit in front of everyone. Actually, funny thing, so yes, Renee was the, or is the Frostmas singer here, singing carols. I did get back from being in a Christmas carol performance. Our choir did a bunch of Christmas carols. It was a ton of fun. Yeah. I don't know if I'm a good singer, but I enjoy it, so that's all that I care about. And if other people want to watch, awesome. Okay, so that was that. Make sure we got the windows back up. Let's see how she overreacts to the candy cane.
You're amazing!
Eee, she wants to hug. I need to hug him super tight, so you know how much I love this. Okay. Yes, Renee, you overreacted to that, but that's nice. Okay, date time. Moonlight stroll. Aw, she is pretty. She's got that cute girl next door. I mean, in the game, she's the childhood best friend, so yeah. She's a total winner. Continue.
That was so romantic.
The novel, though this was a novel, something terrible would most likely happen in the next scene in order to further the plot. Good thing this is real life. Ah, well, Renee, unfortunately, it's not. Okay, beach time. How does she react to the beach? She's also reading. We got a bunch of nerds on the cast list. Oh my, she is very nice looking there, though.
I am not ashamed.
No, I'm an adult, but I still pretend I'm a mermaid whenever I go swimming. I'm not ashamed. You rock on, Renee, and maybe invest in a mermaid tail. They're not that expensive, I don't think. Alright, sightseeing. Nice and cute. Nothing special, but nice and cute. The wind is trying to do us a favor, but it isn't. Not strong enough. Even more beautiful than the travel brochure. Okay, good. And movie theater. Lame.
I don't know.
Book was better, it always is. Pretty miffed they left out the whole part about the reindeer astronaut. Oh, don't get me wrong. Still had an amazing time with you. Definitely want to do it again. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, so far we are with Rosa, the Latin lover, and 3 nerds. Let's go ahead and close the text box, say goodbye to Renee, and let's move over to Juliet.
You're wonderful.
Standing here with you under... Ah, yes. She was responsible for decorations, and then a storm came by and got rid of all of them. And our story was improvising decorations for her. And we are only at girlfriend, so let's actually bump her up to lover. Standing here with you under a sky of stars we made from a box of lights is simply magical. No fairy godmother, good witch of the east, or great wishing star could have made this any more wonderful. You really make a girl stop and consider what's important in this life. In this place, in this time. You are the most important thing to me. I owe you. Aw.
I have need of you.
There we go. We got her maxed out to lover. And that's what she looks like. She's the little reindeer here. And it is implied that her dad is Santa Claus. I think. Maybe it's one of the reindeer and, you know, it's just randomly has a daughter that has reindeer horns, but is otherwise normally human. But yeah. She did have a magical door to take us to the North Pole. So yeah, there was that. Anyway, let's get the text box back up. Must I ring sleigh bells to get your attention? I have deep need of you. Oh, and she's a total spoiled princess. Upstanding noble, I don't believe her.
I love this so much.
For in this love story, you are the east, I'm the sun. Be chill, my beating heart. I don't get it.
Oh my.
Actually got to touch you now. Would you hold my hand just for a moment? Scandalous! Holding hands before marriage? How could you? And then maybe ravish her.
Oh my gosh.
'Twas the night before Frostmas and all through the town. The decor looked fabulous, all thanks to the crown. Princess! And now she's writing poetry about it. Truly, what is she not good at? Hee hee hee!
Don't ask.
Some milk and cookies, and I don't want comments about family traditions. Okay, yes! Her dad is definitely Santa.
I have need of you.
What a relief that I need to entertain any suitors at the Frostmas ball. Every year father uses that as an excuse to try and set me up. But if I bring my own date...
Alas.
More real than any fairy tale, yes.
I love this so much.
Okay, well, that's good there. Let's see how she overreacts to a candy cane.
Commendable job.
Okay, she actually reacted appropriately. How does she react to a festive tree, an $86 billion Christmas tree? Exactly the same. Okay, date time. Start with the stroll. Oh my. She's got her hands like that. Interesting pose.
Just kidding.
It's for the best we go out at night, otherwise people might gossip about me being seen walking alone with a cute townsperson. Aw, thank you. Beach. Not sure where there's a beach near Frostmas, but oh well. She's got an interesting outfit. Princess curls, of course, since she is a princess. Totally spoiled one. Fairest of them all, her. Because I know some damage can happen on cold and snowy days. Skincare is no laughing matter. True. True. I support her parasol. Random Spanish fact. There's a sun parasol and a water umbrella. The water umbrella is called a paragua, and the sun is called a parasol. Para agua, for water. Parasol, for the sun. Random bit of Spanish trivia. Starlight, star bright, the North Star is beautiful tonight. There's no point wishing on it, though. I already have everything I could ever want. Except perhaps a third summer home. Okay, sightseeing. Oh my, look at her. She is blushing. She is upset. She does not want to be blushing. But she totally is. We're doing a good job.
Absurd.
The fact that you didn't bring a sweater in case I needed one is absolutely appalling. Look at the way I'm dressed. Look at the landscape. Read the room. Guys, always have a jacket handy. Huh? What is... I don't know. There was a random icon there. Okay, whatever. Date. Movie theater. Absolutely nothing. Let's
Such
hear
fun.
dialogue. 3 orphans, 2 princesses, a secret evil lover, and a talking snowman? It was positively Shakespearean. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, before we move on to the final girl, Grace, let's go over to goals. It was a 24 goal day, and let's just hop over here, Juliet Lover. Let's grab Fumi's deluxe wedding dress. Goal complete. Now let's run over them quickly. So yeah, obviously just hopping in gives us an achievement. Awesome. Getting Rosa to nuisance gives us a little extra time. Peanut to adversary gives us some money. Working at sleigh driver gives us 15 snowballs. Level 3 confidence for some more time blocks. Fumi adversary for a bunch of money. 20 adventurous gives us a little speed boost. Renee nuisance gives us Mio's deluxe wedding dress. $1 million in the bank gets us 20 snowballs. Rosa to lover gets us a 2-hour time skip. 30 generosity gives us some nice 10 time blocks. Working a dog sledder. Juliet adversary gives us even more snowballs. Renee crush. Fumi to girlfriend gets us 15 time blocks. Grace to nuisance gets us Elle's deluxe wedding dress. Level 50 patience gets us a ×2 speed boost. Juliet awkward besties, 8-hour time skip. Renee lover, Rosa's animated outfit. So this is actually the only new outfit that we got from all of these rewards. Well, and obviously Grace once we unlock her, but from the special outfits, just this. And 55 confidence gets us another 20 time blocks. Juliet gets us 30 snowballs. Level 65 buff gets us another ×4 speed boost. And Juliet Lover, which we just grabbed, got us Fumi's deluxe wedding dress. And the last thing is going to get Grace to Lover to unlock her. Okay. On that note, let's go to hobbies. We take a look. Shoveling gets us buff, dancing gets us suave, snowboarding makes us adventurous, shopping makes us generous, sketching makes us creative, caroling gives us confidence. Oh yeah, I was caroling. Baking gives us patience, ice skating gives us balance, reindeer training gives us discipline, video games give us reflexes, meditation peacefulness, and eggnog tasting gets us culinary. I also had some eggnog before starting the stream. Okay, recording. There's no stream today. Okay, back to the final girl.
Wow.
There we go. Uh-oh. We actually maxed her out on the phone side. So, but that's okay. We'll just chat a bit with her here and get a little better view of her, but we'll see more of her in just a bit. So strong, yet so soft and lovely. I think our bodies can make beautiful snow angels together. Anyway, her story is that she randomly stopped by the house where we're prepping for the party, and then she just kind of hung around instead of going to practice, which is totally nice. Tongue flexibility. Practice some ballet terms together. We can warm up with French kisses before we tackle the French language. Oh my, Grace, how forward of you.
This is lovely.
But yeah, and anyway, her story, she was practicing and then she pulled us into it. She was calling out dance timings and we confused that for a phone number, but she did give us the phone number, very nice. And yeah, things just kind of went from there. Know where I remember you from. I walked with you once upon a dream, but I have to say it's so much nicer having you here in reality. Oh, we met in a dream. Romantic and cliche, like going on a sleigh ride dressed in our fanciest clothes. That actually does sound like an amazingly romantic if someone cliche thing. I'd totally do it.
Gosh.
Grace, you might want to be a little bit careful with wording. They're not afraid to come right out and ask, why are your arms like that? Their curiosity is precious, and they're always so fascinated to find out I was born this way, and made my arms myself. Yep, I wasn't kidding. She was born without arms, and she used magic to make herself some, ice arms. An interesting thing.
Mwah.
Hold out your arms, I'm going to jump into them. Ready, set, catch! Hee, you're so strong, you deserve a kiss. Mwah! And to have a little bit more about my life, at dance practice once, there was one girl there that was just randomly, we were randomly practicing. She's like, wait, do a lift. I'm like, okay, sure. So I grabbed her. She's way smaller than I am, super light, and I just go, whoop, hold her up. Yeah. Yeah, that probably wasn't even an interesting story. Poke. Can't poke her.
My star.
Make me feel like I've won something, like a Frostmas lottery or a ride on a magical sleigh. Never actually seen a magical sleigh, but I don't feel like I'm the right person to discredit it. Yep.
Gosh. Mwah. Oh my gosh.
After the ballet, can I buy you a drink? I know this great all hours cocoa bar. Their special right now is called Cocoa Coal. And I'm dying to try it. Would you mind holding the cup for me? Otherwise, I might turn it into iced cocoa in my hands. Yeah, that's the problem when you have magical ice hands, ice arms. Alright, let's gift her those trees. I'll give you just one first.
Thank you.
Cherish this like a snow person cherishes their carrot nose. Okay. Alright, and now let's give her 25.
All the world's a stage.
This feels like the moment the curtain rises, orchestra's warmed up, audience is quiet. Everyone is looking at me expectantly. I'm about to bare my soul.
I love you.
Every single part of you. Your attitude, your kindness, your strength, your face. I could go on, but I want to say it. I love you. Aw, thank you, Grace.
Hello, my love.
There we go, 3 snowballs. And she is maxed out, and the goals icon is, trying to get our attention, but we're not going to give it to it. Hello, my love. I was just thinking about you, and now you're here. Isn't that wonderfully serendipitous? Unless you consider how much I think about you, in which case it was just a matter of time. Aww. Oh, yes. Here we go. Now that we can see more of her, there is our lovely ballet dancer. She is an absolute cutie.
Then I'll get my revenge.
See, the thing is, her revenge is going to be with ice arms. That's going to be tickling and freezing. Sounds terrible.
Thanks anyway.
Since meeting, her muscles are a lot less tense. Every time I think I understand all the benefits you bring to my life, you keep surprising me with more. Oh.
And loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done.
Spend life believing if you work hard, if you want a nice life. But being with you is the nicest thing I've ever done, and loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done. Aw, so sweet!
Hooray! My love.
Have you seen someone freeze a lake by skating over the water? It's the perfect way to leave a cute secret messages like, you're great, and I love you. I guess if you have ice powers, you can just randomly freeze a lake. That's cool.
Just want an excuse to be in your arms.
Let's have a contest. We'll spin and spin and spin. The first person to get dizzy has to kiss the other under the mistletoe. Aww. Cheating.
I could go on, but...
She knows there's a dance called the Mistake Waltz. It's an adorable parody where everything goes wrong. Maybe they should call it the Marshmallow Waltz. Ooh! Calling me out! Okay. Let's toss her a candy cane.
Thank you.
Same thing that she said earlier. That's fine. But let's take the dates now. Yeah, we are at about 30 minutes, so we're going to be wrapping up soon. A lovely little date here.
What a beautiful night.
Perform as the dying swan, succumbing to a broken heart. But I can't relate. My heart isn't broken. It's full of light and joy. Might want to be a little bit careful with taking her to the beach, because, you know, she'll get the water ice cold. Not exactly a good idea. Water felt so nice, sun felt so nice, and your eyes felt so nice. Ooh. Alright, sightseeing. Oh, she's gonna ballet all over the, sightseeing place that we go to always.
Please dance with me.
Something about the music of the wind through the trees that moves my soul. I just had to dance to it. Let's plan to go again, but this time, please dance with me. Yes, absolutely. Alright, and movie theater. There we go.
That was ridiculous.
The spontaneous yet perfectly synchronized singing, the instant proficiency in using magical ice, the quippy little snowman friend. I loved it. Can we see it again? Sure. So, there we go.
Then I'll get my revenge.
I think that is... Actually, yes, I do want to do one more thing. Store. Let's go over to special, time skips, and let's go to boosts. Oops, not there. No. Use the 1 hour time skip. Yes. Not that it really did anything, but it does mean that our hobby is only 1.5 hours away from being done. Woo! Good. Alright, goals. Oh no, I didn't go over jobs. You can be a Zamfoni driver as opposed to a Zamboni driver. A train conductor, very nice. A sleigh driver. A Frostmas filmmaker. A mall Santa. An igloo builder. A hockey player. A gift wrapper. A dog sledder. Or a snow cone vendor. Let's just work all the jobs, because why not? Get all the money that can be sent into the void once this whole section ends, and let us grab our final reward. Unlock Grace. It really is the best Frostmas ever. The decorations twinkle and shine, everyone loves their gifts, and at the end of the night, a roaring fire makes everything cozy and warm. You eat gingerbread with Peanut, drink eggnog with Fumi, and read ghost stories with Renee. You dance with Juliet, catch snowflakes on your tongue with Grace, and kiss Rosa beneath the mistletoe. But soon the night is no longer young, and you can feel the portal calling you home. You must bid this frosty wonderland farewell. The portal closes around you and... What's that out of the corner of your eye? Was that a girl jumping in after you?
Hello, my love.
Unlocked Grace. Woo! Alright, let's return to the main game. Anyway, like I said, we didn't actually unlock any new deluxe wedding outfits. Nope. Grab that. What I do want to go is just head over to the
You're my favorite sparring partner.
very end of the list. There's Grace. There's all the ones we're going to be doing there later. But what I want to point out is there is Yuki, that was from a previous Frostmas event. There is Grace, who is from the current Frostmas event. And they are both incredibly cute. But you only get the preview. Oh, we only have Yuki on the desktop side. She hasn't been released on the phone yet. Interesting, interesting. Okay. But yeah, that is that. We did get Rosa's animated outfit, but we haven't unlocked Rosa here, so I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. But that does mean we're done. Thank you for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. And I will see you next time, and hopefully not be as crazy busy with nothing. Yeah, it's crazy. Bye now.